Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be checking out these two metal lock puzzles. Now I'm not sure if I would actually consider these puzzles. I guess they kind of are because you have to figure out how to open them. These are the two easiest ones though. And if you go on my Crazy Bad Puzzles channel right now, there is a video live of these two which are more difficult than these ones as well. So I'm going to split the videos up. So link at the bottom of the description or at the end of this video to go and check that out. Please subscribe and help support that now starting and hopefully expanding channel. Alright, so from what I've heard, these are not, really named puzzles. They're just Trick Lock 1 and Trick Lock 2. And this is the first one here, and this is what it looks like on the front. So I'm not sure what joggy 7 layers means or anything else. I think it's basically just there for show. On the back, it's fairly simple as well. We just got one little keyhole right there, and you can kind of see through to the other side, as well as these rivets. Now, I think on some puzzles, maybe some of these rivets might move, some might not. There's some on the front as well. There is one on the back that I've noticed that is actually a button. You can push it in and it doesn't do anything, so we'll have to see what that's about. And this is the key. Again, it says joggy on it, so maybe that is the name of the puzzle. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so this is Trick Lock 2, and the front of this one is definitely more engraved and looks a lot better than the first one. There's definitely a lot more detail in it. And on the front, we've also got this brass looking thing. It's got 2 keyholes in it this time. And as you can see, if I move it, it moves just slightly. So it's not moving yet. I'm not sure what it does. It definitely doesn't open the lock. And on the back, nothing really pushes or anything like that. So not 100% sure exactly how that one is going to work. And again, if you look on the front, you can see that there is a hole in the back and it goes all the way to the back of the puzzle. So maybe that has something to do with it as well. But I'm guessing it has something to do with the fact that this can move. But this is a really nice looking metal trick lock. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you kind of what I was looking at when I was first solving this puzzle, things I noticed, and then I will show you how to solve it. So if you don't want to see how to solve these or open these, I would put an annotation up here like I tried to do on a video previously, but YouTube has now disabled annotations and all we get are these little boxes at the very end of the video. So unfortunately, I can't tell you, but I can show you to go here in the video. Just scroll forward to there and you will see the end after I have opened these, so you can kind of see what I have to finally say about them. So when I first got this, obviously the first thing I'm going to do is try to put a key in, and you can also see that there's only a single orientation for that, but you can move it with the key to kind of line up with the keyhole. And then when you turn it, you think, oh okay, I've got this thing on lock now. And no you don't. And that was the first thing that I noticed. I tried to continue turning it more, but it would not. And then I tried to turn it backwards, like, okay, so that's closed again. What if I continue turning it backwards? It just stops. Okay, so there's a button on the back, push that, nothing happens. And that's really the only two things that I can see is the keyhole and that button. So I was like, okay, let's try to turn it and then push this. And now I heard a click, and now it can open. So that is Trick Locks 1. It's fairly simple. You just close that again and then lock it once again, and now it is done. So you got to turn it, push the button, and it opens. It only took me maybe not even a minute to figure out. So Trick Locks 2 is definitely much more difficult than Trick Locks 1, and it did take me a little bit to figure this out. Not too long. I mean, still in the minutes range, not the half an hour or anything like that. Definitely under 5 minutes. But I'm trying to push these because of Trick Lock 1, and I'm trying to see, okay, do any of these things move? Any of these move? I don't think so. So I turn it around to the front side, and I'm like, do any of these move? Nothing. And this does nothing. So my first instinct, of course, was to put the key in, because that's the first thing you want to do. So I want to put it in the main slot, and it doesn't turn very far this way at all. And then this side, it just stops there as well. Alright, so that didn't work. I also noticed that this thing moves, but it doesn't do anything. But it looks like there's like a little hole under there almost. Nothing's moving on the back. This thing doesn't go in. So we're going to try this one. And that one turned. And now let's try to push this. Now you can see I can push this much more, and it opens. So you don't have to turn the key to make it open. You got to turn the key and then push that to make it open. Now this one here, I was expecting to be a little bit more difficult, but it was still kind of fun. It's fun to have these things, you know, laying around when people come over, just to see if they can solve it. Because in all honesty, as impressive as really hard puzzles are, there's still something satisfying in getting it. You know, and the harder it is for non-puzzle people, they can't really do it and they get discouraged, and then it just becomes like a stupid thing that they did that they couldn't do. But to have something easy around is great. So again, guys, that is Trick Locks 1 and Trick Locks 2. If you want to see 3 and 4, go to my Crazy Bad Puzzles channel right now, link down below and at the end of this video. Now, if you were interested in getting this or any other lock type of puzzle, there is some links down below to PuzzleMaster's website. They're the biggest distribution warehouse in all of Canada, so they have a massive selection of stuff. So I'll also just leave a link to their regular website in case you want to take a look at some stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.